Okay, so we are on day 2 of my fast, which I wasn't planning on it to be this long, but I'm gonna give you a little explanation. So hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Mademoiselle, and I am documenting my fasting process. I'm trying to get in the habit of healing my body through inflammation, because I said I was tired of exercise and I was tired of doing all these things that I felt like weren't giving me like a long-term result. So yeah, we are on day 2, and I'm thinking it looks, I don't know, y'all tell me. I think the inflammation has went down in my face like a little bit, or like the puffiness has went down. Hold on, let me see. I can't see without my glasses. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, so I have been at the very least shedding a lot of water weight, and I've been feeling the inflammation going down a little bit. So initially my plan was to just do the 36-hour fast, because that's what, you know, I was saying. I was like, let me try this, right? So the 36-hour fast is supposed to, so I had this little chart. I'm gonna try and see if I can share the information in this chart in the description, but it broke it down like by, I think, kind of like between like 12-hour increments of what's happening to your body when you start fasting. So at the 36-hour period is when you are, your gut is supposed to start like going through like healing the gut microbiome and all that other type of stuff. Like weight loss is important, but also like I'm trying to like, I want my body to have a reset. That's my ultimate goal. I'm trying to reset my body. So anyways, the 36-hour period, which I've crossed, is supposed to start that phase. And then, hold on, let me get my laptop. Okay, so now I can give you a better understanding of what I'm doing. So intermittent fasting, which I usually do anyway, but like I said, I was feeling like it wasn't enough. And also I haven't put any light bulbs or anything out here yet, so sorry if it's kind of dark, but I'm outside on my little balcony thingy. Anyways, so 13 to 15 hours is when your human growth hormone kicks in, reduced inflammation, okay, fat burning begins, increased ketones, and improved state of energy and focus. So it's like what people will reference as keto, or being in ketosis. You probably heard like a lot about that diet, if that's, you know, if that is the phase of life in which you're in. Now, autophagy fasting is when you reach the 17-hour period. Your cellular detoxification happens, cellular repair starts to happen, improved immune function starts to happen, cancer prevention starts to happen, okay, at that window. Now, the gut reset fast, which is what I was in the 24-hour period plus some, but the gut reset fast is 24 hours, intestinal stem cell regeneration, GABA production, which I don't know what that is, I'm sorry, brain healing, and autoimmune healing, right? So, I mean, the weight loss is important, but I'm trying to get to like I'm trying to have me a new body delivered. Like, I'm trying to order me a new body off Amazon. Like, I want my internal stuff to be improving, right? Because I'm going to get into that in a little bit. The fat burner fast, which is the 36 hours, which I was initially aiming for, reduced glucose stores, reduced insulin stores, increased fat burning, detoxification, and anti-aging, right? So I was like, I want my body to do a detox. And so initially I was aiming for the 36 hours, but then it's like I started watching and like doing more research and stuff, and I'm like, apparently, so when you reach the 72-hour window, this when your body starts producing new stem cells. And I was like, well, now, I could probably use some new stem cells. In these 30-something years, my body probably need a few new stem cells. Like, they probably need that. So let me see. Let me look further into it. Right? So I've made it past the 36 hours, and I'm teetering into the 48-hour window now, which is the dopamine reset fast. And so that is when you reset your dopamine receptors. That's basically like when you have something that makes you feel good. And for a lot of us, that is food. And we attach that feel-good hormone to that particular thing, even though there are other things that can make you happy and not as, harmful or damaging to your body. Yeah, that's what that is. Reduce anxiety and depression. So for those of you who, may be feeling like you need something for that in particular, you might want to try this. I don't know. Along with other things, of course, but it may be a helpful aid. Anti-aging, antioxidant production, and you increase your HGH hormone. Your human growth hormone is increased by 500%. I mean, I'm like, we're gonna work with this. So like, I'm now approaching the 48-hour range. They're doing some work for something out there. Anti-aging, I'll take it. Dopamine receptors, I don't know. I think I've kind of dealt with that already. So I don't know if that's something I'm necessarily dealing with. But if you have a particular attachment to food in that way where you need it to make you feel good, then you probably need your dopamine something reset. I'll take the fat burning. I'll take the reduced inflammation. I'll take the cancer prevention. I'll take it. I was like, why not? Right? So now the goal is to reach 72 hours of complete fasting. So I'm just having water. And then I have some regular water, and then sometimes I put like the Celtic sea salt, the gray salt. I'll link it. It's sea salt basically, and then I'll put that in my water. So like I have electrolytes and I have something, Yeah, so when you reach the 72 hours, that's when you reach the peak autophagy. You start stimulating your immune stem cells, your musculoskeletal stem cells, your chronic conditions, and accelerating healing. This is when you start resetting. So I was like, boom, I'm in there. Right? Because I'm like, whatever this is that's, doing this to my body, that's treat my body like a stepchild, I was like, we finna get rid of that. I'm like, I don't know how effective it's gonna be, but like, I don't want my body to be in like a constant state of inflammation. So we are trying it out. So when I read about, your body starts producing stem cells at 72 hours, I'm like, okay, if it starts producing at 72 hours, how long does it take for those stem cells to go and like do their stem cell thing? Like go and like do what the stem cell stuff's supposed to do. And apparently, it'll take probably like an extra day or two for your stem cells to go and find areas in your body that need to be repaired. So, it's looking like I may be doing this for probably like, I'm going to aim for 5 days. Because I was initially just going to do the 36. And then I read about the benefits of doing it like a little while longer. And I was like, cool. But it's like, if I start producing new stem cells and then I break my fast, are they gonna have time to do what they need to do? So I was like, no, we're gonna try and aim for the 5. Okay. And so that's what we're doing. What started as 36 hours is now like a 5-day thing. Yeah, so I was like, these folks out here healing their bodies and stuff by just fasting. And it's like I said, like a lot of us have like these very strong ties to food. And so I was like, it would make sense for me to like give my body a reset and just kind of like, So I do plan to break my fast probably on day 5. Like I don't see myself going beyond that. I've been seeing people, they going for 10 days, they going for weeks, some at a month. I don't think it's that deep for me. I just want my body to have a reset, and I want these new stem cells that I generate to do what I need to do. So the length that I'm doing, it's not recommended that you do this often, maybe like once or twice a year. This is my first time doing this ever, for this length of period of time voluntarily, right? So I plan to break my fast. They said you need to break it with to like ease your body back into like digesting food. So you want to start it off with like a soup or something like lightweight, some type of like bone broth liquid. So I'll probably start with bone broth, and then maybe like they said a probiotic, which I don't know. I think that's like maybe kimchi or like what's a kombucha. I don't know. I would have to find that out here. I'm pretty sure somewhere got it, some kombucha. I had to find it. And then maybe like some healthy fats like avocado or like a small piece of like protein. So I'll probably do like a fish, a little piece of fish and pear, avocado to break my fast. So it's like you're reintroducing like your body back to food, and you're also like giving your body like these healthy, you know, gut microbiome things that it's creating during this time. You're aiding it in that process before you just go back to like eating whatever, right? So yeah, that is the plan. So also what I have been using is a dry brush. I can't demonstrate, but basically it's like this helps stimulate the lymph nodes, and I've been using this for a while. Hey, go to taxi man, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see them driving through the foliage. But yeah, I will use a dry brush and just kind of like just brush all over my body with it to help stimulate the lymph nodes and like help with some of that inflammation. Right, so that's the goal. Like I said, this is something I've been dealing with for a while, and like for the most part, like I've been, you know, maintaining it. But I'm like, something else. I'm tired of like having to force myself like to go walk and like having to force myself. I was like, I would rather just see how I can get to the root of this, what the actual issue is. And so that's when I started doing some, I want to say stuff just kind of like came to me, like fasting. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. So I'm in day 2. So far, I've only had like a slight headache. I had a slight headache yesterday. And I've been taking it pretty easy. I haven't been like doing any extraneous activity. Just like some work stuff or whatever on my computer. Maybe like trying to finish organizing or unpacking stuff a little bit. Nothing that exerts like a whole amount of energy. So they said day 2 was the hardest, but I had some hunger cravings earlier. I was like, ooh, I want something to eat, but I just went to occupy myself with something else. So like I just went into town. I just came back, whatever. Like I don't really have them anymore. And somebody was cooking something so good. I was like, ooh, that curry something, whatever you is, give me free. Anyways, but otherwise I've been okay. So yeah, they say day two is when this stuff starts to kind of like subside, and then I don't know, gonna see what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm definitely glad, and I'm hoping to see some more inflammation go down, and then my body can have a reset and she can just breathe, give a break, do what you need to do. Okay, but yes, so dry brushing, this also helps if you have inflammation, and I will link this as well, and I will link the people who I've been watching and researching. So if this is something you're interested in, you can start your process too. So if you're doing this for an extended period, it's like recommended that you like have like some type of monitoring. Don't be like me if you want to be responsible. Get like a glucose monitor, and also you may want to get some electrolytes or something, some electrolyte powder. I'll link some of those as well, so that you can have them and you can put them in your water and stuff, so that you can like be replenishing your electrolytes. And you also might want to get some apple cider vinegar or something to kind of just sip on. You know, you can put that in your water as well to help get you through the process, right? Or get you through those cravings and those hunger pains. All right, y'all, so this is the day 2 update. So I'm probably approaching, I'll be approaching the 48-hour window in a little bit of this fast, and then tomorrow around later in the evening I'll be approaching the 72 hours. And I was planning to eat on Sunday, but again, like, I want to give my stem cells the time to go in and fix stuff that needs to be fixed, whatever it is, I don't know. I'm gonna get an opportunity to do that. So yeah, I will be making another video update. Again, if this is something you're doing, comment below if you've done it before. Let me know how it worked out for you. Yeah, just let me know what's going on, or what has worked for you with this process. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm Mademoiselle, and see y'all on the next video.